Okay, let's go.
Good morning. Rosie, guess what? It's race day. It's race
Yeah, good, yeah. Steps right? Yeah. Well, I've got 3 minutes before the alarm went off. Oh, did you? Due to go off, yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Sugar went everywhere. Ow!
You alright?
Trapped my finger under the microwave.
What's happening?
What's going on? Disaster this morning. Oh, I've got that.
I feel like cramp wasn't even in my head until you and Paul yesterday. And now it's another thing to add to my head.
It's mainly reference.
Concoction.
Oh, yeah. Not finished yet.
What else are you putting in it?
My Morton carb mix.
So come with us.
Which is brew, isn't it?
You're going to flood.
What the hell?
Lovely. If I crash and burn after 3 miles.
Where do you want some? Oh, there. I'll tell her.
It's in my face.
Hi guys. I'm scared. Bag drop. Just hit myself in the stomach.
It's race day, baby.
What's the odds that we lose that? Because Dad is bag drop F and we're bag drop B, so we've got to try and find him. And we'll probably lose him before we've even started.
Here we go, bag drop. Yes.
A's and B's.
Lovely, thank you.
B for you.
How are we feeling?
Great.
Yeah, come on, we got this.
Never felt better.
Oh, how you feeling? How you feeling?
Yeah, let's go get this.
Come on then.
Look after yourselves, keep yourself hydrated. We've got a birthday girl, happy birthday. We'll see you guys. Let's go.
She done it, the girl. Lovely, thank you. Oh, better, thank you. I'm sorry.
Not 8 minutes ago, we won that in training. And I swapped a couple of times on that as well. We did it. Didn't get the 1:45, but I'll take it.
Very hot conditions,
Anything I can do.
and for the first half marathon, she smashed it. Cannot fault it. Here we go.
Oh, he ain't stopped his watch. He's done 2.5 hours.
I did stop it. I just didn't.
He started a new one.
We're all right. We're good.
So how you feeling?
I asked you when did you start feeling it? As in, you felt comfortable, you looked comfortable for 14, 15k? Very comfortable.
Breathing was actually fine. Like, I thought breathing was a bit sick, but breathing was alright. It was probably. I feel like I felt it in the legs probably the last 4 weeks. That's when it hit me.
Well, it's still unbelievable.
In these conditions, 25 degrees, felt like 30. So, debut half marathon. Love that.
And last bit, like the last stretch. But then I did know that when you got around that corner it was the end, so I was like, thank God.
Yeah, nice strong finish.
Brilliant finish.
We didn't get the photo though, did we?
No. We start off. Turn it off.
That's Pearce-Watson in the dust.
Oh, but no, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
First, second,
Yeah, I know.
That's just rude.
Job done, Tom. We've done well.
That's it. Well done, Paul. Well done, mate. Smashed it.
Give ourselves a little pat on the back there.
Although you did leave me quite a few times.
You're supposed to keep up with me. That was the whole idea of it. Get on my heels. Get on my heels.
There was one point though, Paul, you was a good 400 metres ahead and I thought, Paul, hold up.
I was staying to pace.
I know you was.
That was the thing. No good me easing off. So yeah, but no, quality, love that.
Roll on next year.
No, we can't wait a year. We've got to book something before that. Cooler conditions. Yeah, we'll get one in before that.
Yeah, a Battersea one, Battersea Park. There you go.
Yeah, Battersea Park, cooler conditions. That's a 138 all day long.
Yeah?
I've heard it's pretty good.
The face of regret.
No, we've got Southall 10k.
There you go, 45 minutes.
10k.
25er, yeah.
There you go.
The High Rocks.
The dream team at High Rocks, eh?
3:30. No, we're going for a respectable 4.5.
Respectable 430Ks. Blasting the stations.
There we go.
You can do all the station work, I'll just run.
Peace out, everyone.
This had something.
How are we doing?
2:08
Love
says
it.
the Garmin, and we're still walking.
Love it. Feel alright?
Yeah.
How are we doing?
It's really good.
Enjoying it? Oh, whoa.
I shouldn't have gone out for drinks last night. Yeah, it was probably a bad idea.
What was you fueled on?
I had Prosecco, I had Palomas, and I had Aperols, and I got into bed at about 11.
Stop it.
It wasn't too bad.
You've done well then.
I called up Tim and I was like, I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it.
And what did you get?
154.
Quality.
So chuffed. Really
Quality, Tom.
Really
Absolute different beat breed.
This one, on the other hand, fucking smashing like yourself. Yeah, that was amazing.
Fucking not, is it? Fucking not.
Really hot. Have you seen anyone else? No. Does Michelle message? She just put in.
My signature.
Well done, mate.
Cheers,
Right,
mate.
well
All
done,
the best.
Well done.
Well done, Amy.
I think, because it's...
Oh, sorry. Don't mind me over here, just putting on my medal. Just joking. But we need a debrief because what a bloody day, eh? I actually enjoyed... Dog's ruining... You're right there. She's licking my medal. I enjoyed yesterday so much more than what I expected to. And I was so pleasantly surprised. So, obviously, full debrief. We'll start from the very beginning. The goal was obviously 145. And to be honest, when I set that goal, I don't even really know why that was the goal. I didn't really put any thought behind it in terms of like pace or what I wanted to achieve in terms of pace per kilometre or anything like that. I kind of plucked it out of thin air. And then I actually looked back to what Tom did his first marathon in, and it was 1:45:13. So I was like, oh my God, imagine if I could beat Tom's first time. Obviously, it didn't quite happen. I got 1:46:28. But nonetheless, like, I am so happy with that time, like, genuinely. When I first finished and I looked at my watch, I thought, oh, fuck's sake, like, a minute and a half off. It's a lot, isn't it? Like, it's not like it was 10 seconds, 20 seconds where I thought, oh, I could have pushed that little bit more to get that. So because of that, I was then a little bit like, you know what, like, you gave it all your all. You did what you could on the day, and essentially that's all I can ask of myself. There were times during the race where Tom and my dad was like, right, come on, pick it up a little bit, because obviously they were checking their watches and looking at the pace that we were hitting and how far we had to go and whether we was going to hit that 1:45 kind of thing. But I just couldn't. And I knew, like, you obviously know your body the best yourself, and I could just feel in myself that if I was to pick up the pace a little bit, things would have started flaring up in terms of losing rhythm with my breathing, losing control of that. And also I could feel my legs going as well. My hip flexors were really starting to feel it towards the end of the race. Like, as I said in that previous video, the last 4Ks when it really started to hit me, it was my hip flexors and like round the sides, like near my glutes as well. And then on top of that, I think it was like probably the last kilometre where I did start to try to pick that pace up a little bit more. My calves started firing up as well. And I was just so scared of getting cramp, like trying to pick the pace up too much, getting cramp in my calves and then having to completely stop and like take a breather and stretch it out and whatever. And then obviously losing like, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes doing that. So I thought mentally, I just thought, if you just keep this pace that you know that you can maintain quite comfortably and just get to that finish line, then that's going to be better than trying to blitz it too much, going too hard, flaring up with some sort of injury or cramp or something like that, and then just doing yourself dirty. So I did ignore Tom and Dad at the end, to be honest with you, because as I say, I could just feel in myself what was going to be best for me at that moment. And at that moment, it was just maintaining that pace that I could hold on to till the end, to be honest. So yeah, it was good. It was really good, to be honest with you. I thought that I would be clinging on for dear life, like after the halfway point, like after 10K, I thought it would just be a matter of really just digging deep, gritting my teeth and getting on with it. However, it wasn't really the case. Like, I genuinely enjoyed it, and I was in such a good mental place yesterday that I am actually really fucking proud of, because there were times where I was running, I was holding pace well, like my legs felt good, my body felt good, my breathing felt good. And I was like, my mind was just starting to slip, being like, you're struggling, like trying to tell myself that I was struggling. And then I'd like evaluate what was going on and assess the situation. And I'm like, Vi, you're fucking fine. Like, just get on with it. And I think in like training runs and stuff like that, I have probably allowed myself to quit too much. Not quit too much, but you know, when you're on a training run, you can stop and take a little breather if you like. And on my long runs, I think all of my longer runs, I did at some point take a little breather because I was so scared of getting injured. If I felt something tightening up, I would just stop and stretch it out for a minute or two and then crack on again. But obviously when you're in a race, you can't do that. So I was really proud of myself for the way that I was able to control my mind yesterday and just say to you, like, myself, that you're actually fine. Like, just get on with the situation, get your head in the game and just dig deep. Although I do really struggle to stay focused. Like, there was times where I was like just in my own little world running away, and then I'd like look over to the other lane, like on bits where you overlap on the course, and obviously there's people running in the opposite direction, and I'd be like watching them go past. And then like there was one point where my dad was in front of me and I was watching how he was running, and I noticed that his right foot was like turning out a little bit, and I was thinking, I've got to tell him that at the end and tell him that he needs to get some new trainers because they don't look very supportive of his ankles and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, like, just fucking focus, man, on the task at hand. So yeah, the ADHD brain, it's a blessing and a curse, because I suppose it took my mind off the fact that I was running a half marathon by thinking of all these different things. However, there were certain times where I could feel my pace slipping because I'm focusing on other people around me and what they're doing and what they look like over there and what they're wearing. And I was like, oh God, just control your mind. But yeah, that's pretty much the debrief on how the actual race went. In regards to pace. So the pace that I held was a 5:01 per kilometre. And if you had told me a year ago, 2 years ago, that I would be holding a 5:01 for a half marathon, I would have laughed very, very hard in your face and said, absolutely not me, I cannot do that. But here we are. And I think this is what I said at the beginning, in the sense of, I looked at my watch and I was like, oh, 1:46, for fuck's sake. Like, just put things into perspective. Okay, I didn't achieve my goal yesterday, but that's absolutely fine, because I achieved what I could do on that particular day. And in all honesty, I think the thing that inhibited me from getting the 1:45 is the fact that my legs just gave up in the end, to be honest. I think breathing wise, I was fine, but I could just feel my legs tightening up. And as I say, I was just so scared of cramp. So with a little bit more conditioning in longer distances and stuff like that, I do think that I would have that 1:45 in the bag. But I don't want to book anything too soon, because I kind of just want to enjoy what I've achieved. But I know that Tom will be on the case ASAP, trying to book me into another one. As you saw in that previous video as well, Dad's going, oh yeah, we'll squeeze another one in before High Rocks in December. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not going to be banging them out for fun, like every other month. Absolutely not. I did really enjoy it, but I don't know. It won't be a regular occurrence. Let's put it that way. I do want to keep the running up though, and try to get quicker and build my speed up for High Rocks, which is obviously going to be another level. But for now, as I say, I want to enjoy this moment. Just enjoy the fact that I did really enjoy that, because I was very pleasantly surprised. Without a shadow of a doubt, I wouldn't have got that yesterday if it wasn't for Tom and Dad as well. Dad was the pacer, the main number one pacer. So it was basically like Dad in front, Tom behind, me lagging behind. And then every now and then I'd be like, Tom, come back. And I'd make him come and run next to me and like motivate me a little bit more, bless him. And then he'd like kind of peel away from me again. And then I'd have to close the gap. And then I'd reach up to Tom, and then Tom would be like, right, let's try and close the gap between us and your dad. And then I'd be like, oh my God, he's just so far away. There was one point where Dad was so far ahead that Tom was like, whoa, shouted his name. And he like literally just stopped on the side of the road and had to wait there for like 30, 40 seconds for us to catch up. And I was like, oh, this is a humbling experience. But honestly, the way that geezer runs and can just breeze it is an absolute joke. Like it literally just looked like he was going for a casual Sunday stroll. Like, oh, to be that speedy and fit, eh? But yeah, and also like with the water as well, Tom, I didn't get one water off of the station. Tom was doing it all for me, bless him. So he'd like run ahead, he'd grab all of the bottles, and then he'd hand it to me. I'd have a little drink, and then I'd even hand it back to him. I didn't even hold my own bottle. What a princess. But in all honesty, like those small things help so much, because even as silly as it sounds, like even just having to go off of path to grab a water and like dodge a few people, you just lose your flow. So for me to be able to just get my head down and just find my rhythm and just maintain that helped so much. So very, very grateful for both of them for helping me through that, because as I say, I don't think I would have achieved that if it wasn't for them. To be fair, in terms of like pushing myself and keeping myself motivated, I don't think that I needed them as much as what I would have thought, if that makes sense. Like I thought I would have relied on them more, but every time I kept thinking to myself like, oh, I need Tom to help me, or I need Dad to help me. I was like, you don't need anyone. Like you're the only person that can do this. You're the only one that can run the race. So you just got to get on with it. And like I say, I am very proud of how headstrong I was yesterday. But yeah, and then it was just such a nice day as well, because we had quite a few of the girls from like Fit Factory and a couple that come to my run club and stuff that did it yesterday as well, and they all absolutely smashed it and really enjoyed it too. So overall, it was an unreal day. The course itself, I think it is a really good course. Obviously, I say obviously, I did it last year with a client and stuck to her pace. And It's where I was like, oh, that's where she nearly fell over. Oh, I remember this bit. Oh, just behind this corner is a hill and this, that and the other. So it was like good and bad that I knew what to expect. But there is a dirty hill at the end that I did not remember. So we're obviously on the last leg, we're on the last K, coming up to the finish line, and then there's this massive fucker of a hill. And then my legs were just wanting to give up on me anyway, and then I'm just having to climb this massive hill. I was like, are you for real? But in general, it's a great course. It's overall generally really flat. I would say there's probably 4 hills in it, which in the grand scheme of things isn't bad at all. A lot of people moan about the tunnel at the beginning, but I don't think it's that bad, you know. I really don't think it's that bad. I think it totals to about 3 kilometres or maybe just a little bit less. And then coming out of the tunnel, you've got a fair hill or incline coming out, but it's right at the beginning, that bit. So it's not that bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can get on with it. You can just crack on. But yeah, I don't find that bad, to be honest with you. But everyone moans about that. But yeah, it was unreal. And the medal, just a little close up for you. It's a good one. And actually, a little follow on from my previous video about running trainers. I must say the Adidas Pro 4s, let me get them. These bad boys were unreal. Like, I literally cannot fault them. They are easily the best speedy running trainer that I've ever bought. I've had the Nike Vaporflies before, and I just think these are better, to be honest with you. I feel like they just, maybe they suit my foot better, I don't know. But I feel like they give you a little bit more support. Like I said previously, when I was watching my dad running and his ankle was turning out a little bit, he was wearing the Vapors, and I do think that they lack that stability aspect. Whereas these, they're quite wide, so they provide a lot of stability, and then they obviously give you the oomph from the carbon plate. I think it's carbon plate anyway. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. Yeah, they're just a very good trainer, and I think the price point for these as well, they're not quite as expensive as the Nikes. However, you can see there, they've taken a little bit of a battering already, and I've only worn them on 2 training runs, I think, and then race day. So how durable they'll be, I don't know. However, other than that, can't fault them. So if you're looking for a race day shoe, I can approve that they're good for a half marathon. So yeah, I think that is everything covered. But I'm still just buzzing, as you can see. So yeah, thank you for clicking on this video, and I hope you enjoyed seeing all of the race day shenanigans. And who knows, I might see you for another half marathon vlog in the near future. But I doubt it. So yeah, thank you. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, all of that jazz, and I'll see you on the next one.